kings and queens, sons and daughters of Zion. You know what I want to tell you? God's people are resilient people. And your resilience is causing your Father to shine. Your Father is getting the glory. Your resilience is causing people to see that the power of God truly is real in the earth. Your resilience is causing people to see your resilience, your strength, your courage, your ability to brush that dust off, whatever, in spite of the cruel and wicked things that the enemy does and he throws at you. Your ability to not always be so reactive but proactive and just shake the devil off, shake that dust off and pack it under your feet. All of that is causing God to get the glory. It's like the kingdom of heaven on the inside of you is shining. You know, God's power, his strength in the earth gets to work through you. God gets all the glory. You know, it's evident that the favor of the Father is upon your life simply by all the things that you've overcome. You know, God's people are overcomers, you know, and so based on all the things that you've overcome, God is getting the glory, you know, and he's able to show his strength, his power through your life, you know. So just keep doing what you're doing. One of the greatest things that the greatest blows that you could give the enemy, you know, one of the greatest blows that you could throw into the enemy's camp is the fact that you got back up and you kept going. The fact that what they did in the midnight hour, their plots, their plans, their attacks, that what they did showed them that what they did didn't get to you. Like, that still wasn't enough. You know, when you can get back up after the enemy has constructed or conspired a great plan against you, and you can still move like it wasn't even effective. And then over time you'll really see that it's not affecting you when you really learn how to trust God and rely on the word of God. You'll see that the enemy is really powerless, and his people, wicked folk, they're more afraid of you than you even realize, you know. So I just wanted to share that. Keep being strong, keep being resilient, keep getting back up. You know, you may, if you have to go into a job, you may be on a job in a confined space, but still yet your ability to just, you know, keep a smile on your face. Not that you're smiling with your adversary, but it's just like you be in your own little world. They get mad when they can't figure you out and you seem happy, because to them, they're thinking that some people think that their position, they may think that their position, that's why sometimes you can have a supervisor that's mistreating you for no good reason, or somebody who's superior to you that's envious and jealous of you, and you be like, how come they envious and jealous of me? I'm actually admiring them. I actually would look up to them. I'm thinking that, you know, they would train me and groom me so one day, you know what I'm saying, I could follow in their footsteps and achieve what they got. They can't do that. See, they ain't truly happy. And some people are given positions not because they qualify for a certain position, but because they can be controlled in those positions, you know. And see, Lord, you got that confidence, you got wisdom, you know, you got courage, you know, you're resilient. And so when folks see you, you be like, it's like you would come off as if you in just your own little world. Some folks look at you and they start thinking, feeling like they missing out on something. You know, and they be like, dang, why he so, what is he doing? You know, they see you always focused. They see you always doing it. And then sometimes they might try to invite you out or ask you to, you know, join something with them, and you be like, I ain't got time right now, but I appreciate the invite. Sometimes people go behind your back and be like, who he think he is? This Negro, I didn't invite him to such and such, something that they felt like maybe was important to them, or who this heifer thinks she is. They call you a cow. I didn't invite her and she gonna say she ain't got time. You know, who she thinks she is. They get mad when you turn down their invitation. They get mad when you cut the team off, you know, because you might not be able, your schedule might not open you up to where you can't play like how you used to play. You know, you're not as available. But some people who are not on that same level, they might feel some type of way, or you know what I'm saying, they look at you with an evil eye and they might hold that thing on you, you know. But keep moving, keep being strong, keep being resilient. You won't eventually come across, if you come across, this man told me one time, he said, if you find one person in this earth that'll stick by your side through the highs, the lows, the good and the bad, consider yourself blessed. You will come across that one person, because you got to reap what you sow. If that's in you, be the type of person you want in your life, whether it be friendship, companionship, you know, brotherhood, sisterhood. Be that, and don't let no wicked folk change you. Stay the same. Don't let no cold-hearted folk make your heart turn cold. You can't be the only person in the world with a good heart. You can't be the only person in the world who still believe in the power of love and being genuine. You know, some folk, they'll look at you and take your kindness for weakness. They think you weak just because you're doing things from a pure heart, just because you're trying to live the right way. No, baby, you ain't weak. You strong. You ain't at the back of the line. You actually at the head. You the lead. If nobody told you, I'm telling you right now, you the lead. You the king. You the queen, baby. You at the head. You ain't at the back. You ain't last. You first. But a lot of people ain't gonna tell you that. They'll come in your face and try to praise somebody else that maybe ain't even, that's mediocre, ain't even doing the things you're doing on your level, just because they just think that if they give you any type of praise, it's gonna blow your self-esteem up. But you already believe in yourself. You ain't arrogant, you ain't prideful, but you believe in yourself, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be where you are now. So you don't need their affirmation, but your sister's just confirming it, telling you, letting you know, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with you. You're different, you're peculiar, you stand out. The Bible says in the last days, people's love will wax cold. But see, when you come across people who got that, who's still on fire, and they ain't let their heart turn cold, that ain't mean God want everybody to be wicked. No, people's love, he's warning us. You know, that's a book of prophecy. And so when you see everybody love turning cold, I mean, you ain't equally yoked with them people. That's why we experiencing so much of what we experiencing. You know, darkness is attracted. Darkness, you know, when you carry the light, you're gonna attract good and bad. So you're gonna see a lot of the evil in people. Your light, when we come around people, we see what's things that's just been laying dormant sometimes, things that's been hidden sometimes. And sometimes when people know you can see, that right there start another battle, you know, that you ain't even looking for. So sometimes you just gotta hide yourself. But when you can keep your heart pure in a world that's full of cold, wicked-hearted liars and deceivers and manipulators, people that they love things and not even people, that's how you know you're different. You stand out. And eventually you're going to meet somebody in the earth with their heart. It might not be for a marriage. It might not be, you know, for, it might just be for encouragement sometimes. It might be just to help you, push you to your next level. And then again, it might be a lifelong friendship. That will be a blessing. But those things take time. And it ain't just you, you know, have to put in all the effort. They should be putting in that same effort. You know, they should be as eager to communicate and be transparent with you as you are with them. It should be, you know, give and take. And then you can take time and learn one another. They're going to learn your highs and learn your lows. And they ain't going to go around and talk about you, make you look bad. They ain't going to pull you down. You'll know when the right people come in your life. Even if it's for a season, the right people can make you, help make you better. They help lift burdens. They ain't coming to carry your own load and do your work for you. They got their own work to do. But they can help you, even if they just take the time to listen. They want to, you know, and it'll be a smooth thing. You'll know when the right people come, even if it's sometimes, like, because I've met people just come in my life to help me with a business idea, and they just kept pouring out. It was freely given information, things. I'm like, wow. And then they were so friendly. you know, and lovable. And they didn't need nothing from me, and inviting, you know. And then I just go about my business. They go about their business. So you'll know when you meet the right people for reasons, you know, people that really, really mean you well. They'll stick with you because you're going to be tugging at their heart, you know. Every now and then you're going to drop in their spirit. Oh, I wonder how so-and-so doing. Oh, let me look at so-and-so. Let me show them some love, you know. That you're going to be in their heart. They're going to love you freely. Love you freely. And you got to make sure that you're in a position to love them back up. Reciprocate. Don't hurt people that's coming to help you. They ain't done you no harm. But anyway, let me get on off here now. That's just my little 2 cents. Go out, be great in the earth, have yourself a good day, and know that, you know, your resilience is causing God to get all the glory and all the honor. You know, you're making him look good. The kingdom of heaven is shining through you right down here in the earth. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless you, and I love you.